slow again. There we go. All right, we're going. There we go. All right, let's go.
Tyler.
All right, what?
Your mic wasn't working right.
StreamYard. I'm about to dump StreamYard. Is it working now?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Right. Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. Show that reminds you that we are currently looking for a new streaming service besides StreamYard because I'm not paying $50 a month for this shit anymore. Also, holidays are over. Take your Christmas shit down. It's done. It's over. You've had your Kwanzaa. You've had your Hanukkah. You had your Christmas, your New Year's, your Festivus, your Analus, whatever you want to call it. Done. Over. Take it all down. I'm Tyler. Joining me as always, everybody's favorite big spicy redhead herself. It's Maggie, your future governor of Illinois, and a man who can save us, unlike what's happening in California and Minnesota. Jason Wilhite, and he's an old tie-dye hippie who's got his lights up because he's getting ready to watch Stranger Things. It is Bubba. We got a lot to talk about tonight. No Dr. Sage because Sage is out sick. Kluge, I'm sure, will hop on at some other point. He's doing another show. Lizzie, I don't know where the hell Lizzie's at. Probably burning weed or something like that. But we do have a lot to talk about. Stick around. It's going to be a good one. So, how is everybody's new year going so far?
Shitty.
Yeah.
It's only day 2.
I was sick on New Year's Eve and missed the countdown because I had to fucking sleep. I needed to rest. I had to sweat out a fever all day yesterday. Just fucking wrapped up. Did a couple of hot toddies to break the fever. Here I am, weak as shit, but I'm here.
Maggie, how was your New Year's?
I was in bed by like 9:30 on New Year's Eve because I was just fucking tired. But so far, it's been going pretty well. I have gotten one job offer and one working interview on Tuesday.
Hey, all right. Where's the offer at?
The offer is for Stark. I don't remember what the last part is. It's the utility locator company.
I'll be damned. She's gonna be making some pretty good money there. My brother does that for a living.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna average between $4,000 and $6,000 a month starting out for my first year.
Do you want to start paying for the StreamYard? We'll make you host of the show. I could be a good comic relief. I snort chili powder.
Hey, see, my thing is if I do that one, I have to stop smoking weed.
That motherfucker was. Go ahead. Sorry.
The dog growing place on Tuesday, she wants me to buy the business from her.
The show
So I
sponsored
would
by
own
Mac.
my own grooming. I would own my own grooming salon if I did that one.
Wrestling for
But that
a
one's in
this
St.
year.
Louis.
That's in St. Louis.
Yeah, so I mean
That's
it's
a
not that
hell
far.
of a
It's like an hour and a
drive.
half drive. Not really.
Well, if you
If I do
own
the
it,
utility locate,
I'm sorry.
if
I'm
I
sorry.
if I do utility locating, I'm still going to be driving a lot anyway. So either way, it doesn't really matter.
About to say I'm pulling a Bubba tonight, for God's sakes. No, if you do the utility locate, though, they give you a company car, don't they?
Yep, I have a company car, gas card. I can sell this car because I won't really need it anymore. But I'm not going to. I love my car so much, and she's all pinked out too. If pink, I also have a pink fuzzy steering wheel cover. I have all of my Squishmallows behind me.
Squishmallows. What the fuck?
Squishmallows. It's an octopus. I also have this one.
That's a big.
I have a mushroom with legs.
Tell me you're into shrooms without telling me you're into fucking shrooms. Pulls out a fucking stuffed marshmallow.
I have tattoos everywhere.
And the big pink puss. Octopus, I mean.
Big pink octopus.
I have little mushrooms and stuff too.
Do you guys get the feeling that she really likes to do shrooms?
I've actually never done them.
They taste like dirty socks.
I've done them. They're a trip.
They're gross.
They're a fucking trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never done mushrooms like that. I like foraging for them. I know the ones that you can eat, the ones that are good for fabric dyes. I know the ones that can kill you.
Well, we don't want any of those. So I was supposed to have a big New Year's party Wednesday. I was supposed to actually have one here. That's why we did the show. Oh,
Look at that.
Skelly says his boy's watching.
oh yeah. Welcome
Hoorah.
home, Skelly Jr.
Oh.
So I was supposed to have a big ass, you know, New Year's party. So I have a bunch of people over. Actually, Maggie was wanting to come over and hang out. TL hoorah. I started getting sick Tuesday night. I started getting like a cold chill. There's a nasty bug going around, but I got over it. Halfway through, what's up, Jason? Welcome to the show. Halfway through the day, Susan is all, oh, I feel great. I'm excited. I'm happy. Let's go get some alcohol. Let's get some weed. We're gonna all get drunk and play ping pong and all that shit. About 2:00, that's when the shit hits. First thing that happens, she calls me. I need you to go to Walmart. Okay, why? I need pads. Fuck.
There went Tyler's good night.
All right. Yeah, all right. So I gotta go do the husband thing. Yes, I will go get you some. I'll go get you some. Okay. I'm texting Maggie during all this. I'm like, New Year's might be off because she's starting to go downhill real fast. About what was it, Maggie? I know she's on the phone right now. What was it, about 7? If you can still hear me.
Yeah, I can still hear you. It was shit. I think it was like around 6:30ish.
Yeah, it was about
I'm not doing it, and I'm like, that's fine. I'm going to bed here soon anyway.
about 6:30. She is what you can see. She is getting something. She is, winding down. She is, and I know I'm like, this ain't the time of the month. No, this is something else. I'm taking the Christmas decorations down, and about 5:30, she walks out and she goes, "Is there anything you need help?" Oh God. And I texted everybody. I'm like, yeah, New Year's is canceled. I got to clean this up. Because it's like, nobody will. I'm not having anybody over to possibly get sick. No fucking way. So I just stayed up. I smoked a little. I didn't smoke. I had a few weed gummies, which those weed gummies that somebody provided me are very good. And I played a couple video games, and that was it. She's in the bathroom. Oh, I feel like hell. God. Do I need to go to the ER? I'm sitting there thinking, you better not need to go to the ER. I'm fucking blitzed out of my mind right now. I can't take you nowhere.
Nothing says cock block any worse than, honey, could you stop and get me some pads?
Well, when you are in a relationship,
Yeah.
you have to take care of your significant other. If they tell you to go get you some feminine hygiene products for that situation, you oblige.
I got to do it. I go like this, pick it up, and
I know there's been
new in the package. You still have to do that.
yes,
Can-
that's so gross. I can't.
Can I give my 2 cents on that? Real
You
quick?
are more than welcome to give your 2 cents. Go ahead.
1, feminine products are not gross. You don't have to treat it like it's fucking trash, especially unused. I get it, you're a man. Fair point. But y'all don't want to instant cock block if a woman's on her period?
Yeah.
I know there's some girls who are like, no, don't touch me down there. No.
I know there's some girls that's what they want it.
My boy Mad here introduced me to his baby mama. I make sure Anna has plenty, and her father throws chocolate at her a few blocks away. Yeah, you have to. Dude, Broomstick, you guys are lucky. Chocolate does not work on Susan.
It doesn't work on me either.
No.
Susan don't even really like chocolate much.
No,
does
she doesn't.
I didn't
Because
think so.
literally, the next day I got up, she got on her menstrual cycle and ran my ass over. Holy shit. Did you get all the Christmas decorations down? Yes, I did. I was in the middle of doing that when you decided to change the color of the wooden floor. Well, you could have swept better. I did sweep better. Did you use a vacuum? Of course. Did you mop? I mopped after you barfed. The whole room? Yes. With the Swiffer mop that was barfed on? Yes. Turn it out to the wet. That's how we get bacteria. Fucking shit, you were looking for something. You were looking for anything to light my ass up.
Shit. You better not even look at them wrong at that time. Or you're getting your fucking head bit off. But there's other women act like it's not just another fucking day, like it's not absolutely nothing and nothing's wrong. But
Tyler has gotten my period death stare before, and I swear to God, he feared for his life.
Oh my God. When she came over to visit once, I made a joke when she was on her monthly.
Oh
And
God.
the look she gave me, the bitch could have set my ass on fire like goddamn Superman with eye lasers. I would have went up in flames.
it's what this when I start doing is like you know, on the significant other application, they have to submit like a I don't know, some sort of proof of how they are on their period.
Yeah, I've got my good days on my period, and then I've got the ones where you touch me the wrong way, you're going to lose the finger. Like
Maggie, I'm not a female species, but what does moths mean? Stoner says I demand chocolate and weed on my time with the moths. Moths?
months.
Moths?
My time of the month.
Well, maybe she's got balls. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can validate. Look, she does not have. Try being on your period with 4 different.
I'm
mental
taking your
illnesses.
word because I don't know. I've never got to meet Stoner Chloe.
Amanda, I've got PPMD really bad, so I get it.
So, Jason, you said you had a topic you wanted to talk about tonight.
Yeah, this topic may get heated.
Well, let's let it get heated.
Uh-oh.
So, this isn't my opinion or view, but it's definitely an argument that I've been hearing lately, and it brings up an interesting point. So, for example, I am a firm believer that if you're adult enough to have sex, you can deal with the consequence.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what happens when a couple has sex, the woman ends up pregnant, and she decides that she doesn't want the baby, and she wants to get an abortion? The guy, on the other hand, wants the baby. Who's got the right? This is where the argument comes in. So I know a lot of people say out there, well, it's the woman, it's her body.
All right.
All right. So my question is this: if that's the defense that we're going on here, and that's the grounds that's going to give her the say over the man, what happens if the woman decides, I want to keep it, and the man says, I don't want a child? Should he be allowed to sign over his rights and not have to pay child support?
I can't really say either way because there's arguments to either way of it. Like that's a tough one.
See,
That's a tough one.
if a dude bells, I don't like that dude. If a guy has children and doesn't pay child support and it isn't part of it, I don't care for you because that speaks on your character. You have a responsibility. Those children are yours. And then they say, well, she told me she was on the pill. Maybe she was. Maybe she did lie because sometimes that happens. But
that stuff's not 100% either.
When you have sex, you're taking that risk. I couldn't imagine not being a part of my daughter's lives.
No.
So that's my thing. If women argue and say it's the woman's choice, it's her body, she can get the abortion, okay, we'll go with that. But what if the man doesn't want it and he wants to be able to, hey, I'm not paying child support because I didn't want it and you still kept the child.
Maggie, go ahead. I see your hand raised.
I was more just sitting here, but I didn't. This is a great topic. Okay. Let's go. I also feel like having a woman's opinion on this is going to be very beneficial because male-dominated show, obviously.
You just assume my gender.
Right? Maybe I'm not.
Okay.
So
My bad. I'm so sorry to assume your genders. So no, I agree with all sides of that.
Okay, Amanda. I gotta, because we got a fan here that just said, but he chose to lay in that bed and get what he wanted. All right, but so did she. So what happens when the roles reverse and she wants to get an abortion and he wants to keep the child?
So for that specific one, where he wants the kid, she doesn't. She's gonna have to go through 9 months of life-altering shit to her body, and then have to deliver said child and be in immense amounts of pain. But yes, they both made that decision, and I get it, I do, but it's a very rocky line. In all honesty, I agree. If the dad wants the kid but the mom doesn't, fuck it. You made the decision. It's your fault for not taking the proper precautions. And same goes with the other way around. If you don't want, if the mom wants the kid and the dad doesn't, keep the kid. Sign over your rights. If you don't want the responsibility, don't take it.
Well, see,
But I also feel
I don't think you can sign over your rights. Doesn't some force you?
Let me check real quick. Go ahead, Bubba, while I'm looking this up.
I got the whole thing figured out right here.
Oh God.
You take the woman, since she doesn't want the child, and make her go through surgery. You take her uterus and that part of a baby out, and you surgically put it in the guy and let the guy carry if he wants the baby, he can carry the baby then for the 9 months.
I don't think that'll sustain.
Don't think that's
I think you would ultimately just end up killing.
Just when it was time to be born, they would just have to do a C-section because obviously, it's
fuck. I
not
need to
coming
go
out his
already.
butthole.
Fuck this. My head hurts.
It could work. It's 2026, Tyler.
Yes, 2026, but don't be putting that shit on the air because next thing you know, people will be trying to actually do that.
Your body rejects anything that's alien to it. So even when you get a transplant, you have to be a perfect match. And even then your body still may reject that transplant. You got to take meds and things like that for it. So something like that, I don't know.
Prairie State Adventures is saying that the baby has the rights. Aren't there there's no states right now that claim that a baby has rights, unfortunately.
and technically they don't.
Well, and that's the problem. That's the huge argument everybody claims that's a huge argument between, pro and cons when it comes to stuff like abortion. At what point in development does a child become life?
Is it at the moment of birth or moment of conception?
Yes.
Moment of birth, because I'm gonna pull biblical out, and I'm not even a fucking Christian, but because most people in the world are, in the biblical aspect, God says, I breathed air into your lungs and you were born. By that definition, you are not alive until you have oxygen in your lungs.
But
You take your first breath of air.
But if you're one of them piece of shit dudes and you punch a woman in the stomach that's pregnant and you kill the baby, you get murder charges for that.
He's not wrong. He's honestly not wrong with that.
I was thinking on her comment. Technically speaking, you're right. But when the mother is breathing, she is actually oxygenating her blood, which is cycling through the child.
But
So
that's
oxygen
blood
is
oxygen.
is being pumped into the
Yeah.
body. But see, there's my other argument. So you have people that say life doesn't start until you're born, and that's the reason that they're saying you can get an abortion. But at the same time, like Bubba said, if I got into a car wreck and I killed a woman who was pregnant, even if she was wanting to get an abortion, and she loses the child, the pregnancy, I can be charged with manslaughter of a child, vehicular manslaughter. But
And think of it this way. If you're looking at it like that, say that life begins at the moment of conception, if you think about it, each and every one of us are all 9 months older than what we really
I
go by.
think of it as when you have a heartbeat, which is at like what, 4 weeks?
Yeah, about 8 weeks. Sorry.
8 weeks.
Once you have a heartbeat, I believe, because even when you're in the hospital and they're looking at brain functions, they're going off brain signals, but they're also going on the electrodes in your brain, and they're looking at your heartbeat. And if that's still going, they consider you still technically alive. So when you get into an argument that goes back and forth with this, when is life considered? But I don't know. There's so much arguments in it.
So if
It's
I'm
such a-
9 months older than what my birthday is, then then I'll be 52 then this month. That's I don't know that I like that.
Prairie State Adventure says, Psalms 139, for you created my inmost being, you knit me together in my mother's room. But you still can't claim them on your tax.
Hey, that's
It goes on to say, your
Got a
eyes
point.
saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. See, all right. The problem is, and this is the problem, this has been an argument that's been going on for a long time. Because you notice it kind of went this direction. It wasn't its intention to go this direction, but the whole abortion topic. We were talking about the idea of what happens when a mother decides she wants an abortion, but the father decides he wants to keep the baby. Under which realm would that become? Who would have that validation to argument that they have the correct right of way? The problem with abortion is that this does get into very religious topics. It gets into, in my opinion, I think birth starts like what Maggie said, or life starts at 8 weeks, like Maggie said. That's where your heart is going, because everything else, the baby is living off the mother, because the baby needs the mother. It can't just come out and just develop.
That's another argument, is they say that you can't sustain life, so it doesn't count, and a baby needs the mother to live. And when they throw that argument out there, my comeback to that is, well, when the baby is born, you agree it's life, but yet if I was to put that baby down and not do anything, it can't sustain its own life. But at that point, it would be murder and neglect. So that negates your argument saying that the mother is providing life and sustaining the child, so it doesn't count when it's in the, that's the argument goes back and forth both ways, every way you go.
Well, with what Broomstick said, I think unborn babies should be able to be claimed as a dependent because even though they're not born yet, the parents still have to pay for that baby
Now, see,
and
one of our
the
fans,
care for it.
one of our fans brings up another important question with that. Jason Quinn.
Oh, sorry.
Now, see, we were talking about consensual sex here.
Yeah.
Now, in this situation, what if the woman was raped and got pregnant? I don't believe that bullshit argument that one of them senators threw out there and said that if it's trauma, you can't get pregnant, because that's bullshit.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
that dude, his comment for that shit. I don't know what political party he was with, but fuck that dude. But in that situation, like I am totally against abortion, but there are a few exceptions.
Yep.
Being raped, yeah, that is completely up to
The
her.
woman should not have to have that burden.
Well, some of them will say it's still a part of me and I'm going to make good out of that. And that's her call. But if she wants to get an abortion because that's traumatic, she's always going to know that and remember that. It's always a thing anyway. I'm okay with that. The other one is if the mother is in jeopardy. I know a couple women that were in a bad pregnancy and they were flat out told, if you go on with this, it may kill you. One was actually told it will kill you. And she said, then so be it, but my child will live. And luckily they both did live, but it was touch and go there for a moment. So in that situation, if you tell them that you can't, then you worry about running the risk of losing 2 lives compared to 1. How do you justify that one?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Broomstick also says that's basically what Roe v. Wade was, taxes. Alexa Shanks also says you can get WIC and insurance coverage while pregnant for your baby. That indicates they are a living person in the eyes of the government for assistance purposes. And that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is very true.
I had
That's what I'm saying.
and Medicaid while I was pregnant with the boys.
Yeah.
Even though the baby's not born, they still have to provide nutrition for the baby. The mother has to eat more. There's, doctor visits. There's all kinds of stuff. So why can't that be written off on tax, or not completely written off, but file them as a dependent on your taxes? That makes complete sense to me.
Broomstick says that she almost. Go ahead, Jason. Sorry.
I was looking at Robin's comment. They do have the morning after pill, and that way conception wouldn't happen after a rape. But what if you were at a party, blackout drunk, or knocked unconscious, and is there a possibility that you don't know if you were actually raped?
And then find out months later, oh, hey, you're pregnant.
Let's see.
Hey, the Plan B pill is, 1, really expensive, and 2, it has a weight restriction. So if you're, I think it's like above 180, you have to take 2, and it's $50 for 1, so $100 for a morning after pill after being raped. Your brain's going to be on something else for taking just a Plan B.
Shane says all that is exceptions, but not the rule if you tell them that you can't. I think this was on the topic earlier about what is the concept of life. Alexa Shanks also says, see, and isn't that sad that she was told she would die and they tried to fearmonger her into ending that infant life? I think that goes along with this one with Richard Griffin's, or that might go along with Broomsticks. Might be both. All right, here you go. Here's one I wanted to click on real quick. Shane also says, if that's too expensive, you shouldn't be having sex in the first place. I mean,
Or keep it anal.
or a good blowy would help,
Swallow them kids.
I mean, let's be honest. Go ahead, Maggie. I'm sorry.
But $50 hardly gets you a week's worth of groceries. So if $50 can't do that, we really don't have the money to spend in an emergency situation like that.
My mother also says, if mother is in danger, a C-section would be better than an abortion, I believe. And Stoner Chloe says, that happened to my friend Kim once. She got knocked out and didn't know. Ooh. So, see, there you go. There's someone in the chat who actually went through that scenario that Will Height was talking about. What happens if you get, at a party, you get knocked out, and the next thing you know, you wake up a few months later. Oh, hey, guess what?
Kluge.
What's up?
So, all right. So, getting back to the original topic at hand about, where do you feel, Jason, if the mother wanted the abortion, but the father didn't? The father wanted to keep the baby. There are some states that have rules that allow for them to push for that. Welcome to the show,
ultimately, it's the woman's body. I mean, she's going to do what she's going to do, whether or not.
All right. So, Jason, that's what you're thinking. Now, what happens if the woman wants to keep the child and the man says, hey, I'm not paying child support. I want nothing to do with the kid. If the woman has the choice to get an abortion, does that also give the man the choice to skip out and not pay child support and not take responsibility?
I see your point there. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way in society, unfortunately.
So it's fair for one, but not the other.
The men get the short end of the stick on it, yeah.
He's not wrong. Most places are going to cover morning after. Planned Parenthood, Morgan County Health will provide. And, hey, don't put yourself at a party where you are... Well, okay, so I'm going to correct her on that one there. Don't put yourself at a party where you're not going to be in control. You don't know that. I've been to parties before, and yes, this is something my family doesn't really know. I have caught people doing that shit, and me and a bunch of other guys drug them outside, whoop their ass. You may go to a party with the intention of getting drunk, having a good time. Hey, Webster. Hey, yeah, so-and-so. Hey, Brett. But you don't know the intentions of that guy. You don't know the intentions of this person. You don't know that person. You know your close friends, yes, but when these new random people show up, you don't know. So when it comes down to one of them decided, hey, I'm going to try and roofie this girl's drink. They caught it before she took a drink. He gave her the cup, put the pill in there. They caught it. Somebody slapped the drink out of her hand, confronted him about it. He tried running, and we drug him outside, beat his ass, and then told him, don't come back. Didn't even bother calling the cops. No. You take your justice here. That happened. And I'm not going to name because they don't want to be named, I'm sure, because some of them got good government jobs now. But just because you go to a party and you go with your friends doesn't mean, yes, you're not in that.
I'm just going to say for the record, it ain't me.
No, it ain't you. It ain't you. You're the only one I know has a government. Well, I know several with government jobs, but still. Just because you go to a party, I mean,
I've never had to drug anyone.
What are you gonna do? If you go to a party, you gonna just sit there and like bubble wrap? They're gonna have to feed you like bottles of water, make sure it's filtered. Are you gonna stay in your room all night? No, Maggie. Friday night. Where do you want to be? You want to be at a fucking party? Jason, Friday night, Memorial Day weekend. Where do you want to be? You want to be at a fucking party? Bubba, where do you want?
I don't know. Now that I'm older, I think kicking it at the lake in a fucking dock fishing or having some drinks, cool with me.
Sitting around a table just bullshitting just goes to show that you're not mature enough to have sex. Just because it goes to show that you're not mature enough to have sex, if you're not ready to have the kid, then you should not be having sex. That's very true. Because you guys have sex, what do you expect to get out of it? A brand new fucking flat screen TV? That ain't gonna come out.
That would be a cool trick.
If that was the case, we'd be fucking like dolphins. All right, so
you had to use dolphins.
I mean, I feel sorry for the woman that's going to pop out a 65-inch TV, but...
I do know this story here. So I have been to that party where they pulled train and a girl came up pregnant and it ruined her life. But no, you are going to be mature and educated and watch your back always.
So your mom was at a wild ass party?
I don't know. There's certain stories I've been told, like when she was running from the cops, and the cop broke his foot by falling into a hole.
Sounds like your mom had a more interesting life than you.
Yeah, she kind of did. It is very possible to have a life full of fun and enjoyment without going to parties. Yeah, but sometimes I want to go out and just fucking drink and just be a dumbass. I mean, just during Labor Day, we were out here.
You never had to drink to do that.
You're not. Well, I do dumber shit when I'm drunk, dude. Come on.
But then again, you know, when you have been drinking, you know, we come up with stories like the church confessional and
shut up. My family is fucking what? That don't need to stop.
Wait, your family doesn't know about this?
they don't know about that.
No,
Wait a minute.
most of my family. Wait a minute. Oh, Maggie left because I left. I gotta stop doing that. She can't. Whenever somebody leaves, she can't hear the person who leaves. She has to come back. You know. So I gotta stop doing that. Skeletor says, even though I've had many kids, I would never ask a girl to get in the board. That's okay. I'll give you that.
Many kids.
Yeah, didn't he just announce he had one just earlier in the chat?
Well, he's got another one coming because he had sex too early after his vasectomy.
Yeah,
I bet this one has a litter. It's gonna have multiples.
he says, yeah, in my
Still
defense,
had some in the chamber before firing.
in my defense, I didn't know Keisha existed. Oh no, I'm not in trouble, but my phone's blowing up because everybody's asking mom about. My brother's like asking my mother, "What do you mean you went to a party where they choo-choo train on a girl?"
Hey, ask Tyler about his confessional.
Let's not ask Tyler about his confessional. So, how's the weather today? How's the weather? Maybe you see the weather is pretty cold outside. You know, really cold.
You want another subject?
Yeah, if you got another subject, that was a good one. That's a damn good, decent subject. Everybody got in on it. Before we get to your subject, does anybody have any final say on the matter when it comes to who would have the rights if one wanted an abortion and the other one didn't? Nobody?
As I said before, it ultimately comes down to the woman's choice.
I would.
It's just how it is in society.
All right. Go ahead with your next one there, Jay.
So, there is a high demand going right now for a certain donated specimen. And it's going for $3,500 a pop. Unvaccinated semen.
Who vaccinates semen?
It comes from unvaccinated people.
Oh, I was gonna say you got that awful.
Do they actually have the ability to test whether it's vaccinated?
I don't know.
They have the ability to see your medical records.
Hey, who's unvaccinated?
Depending on how you got the vaccination doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be in your medical records. If you didn't go to your primary care provider to get it,
go ahead,
it
Maggie.
may not be in your medical records.
Go ahead, Maggie. What were you saying?
What vaccines? Like all vaccines or just the COVID vaccine?
COVID.
The COVID vaccine.
Shit, I wonder how much unvaxxed eggs are going for.
Maybe they could test your blood to see if you've been vaccinated with the COVID vaccine.
Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. This show is sponsored by Maggie's Eggs. Oh, come on. You know you're probably sitting on a cold million right there.
I'm still on the whole vaccinating semen.
I will
It'd
ban
have to
you.
be an
Jay.
awful small needle and take a lot of time.
So there is a high demand for unvaccinated semen.
Yep.
See, that makes sense though, because not a lot of people want blood with the COVID vaccine in it because it's caused so many health issues for
Michael
people.
Jackson, what the hell? How much is a uterus going for?
Hey, Christina.
So, what are we starting to talk about? Fucking human body part trafficking. Where's my kidneys? All that shit. Oh, Jason, go, Jason. There's your retirement right there, Jason Quinn. That's your fucking retirement.
$3,500 for each trip. Saying
$3,500.
I never got vaccinated for that crap, so.
Very the adventures. It's like, tell me where I gotta go and how much they need.
Be like that Sixth Sense or Senseless movie with Damon Wayans. He walks in because he needs money and he puts down the big water jug and says, "How much do I get if I fill this?" Skelly, I'm gonna be.
Wait a minute, hold on. I can't bring that comment up, but Skelly, didn't you get a vasectomy? That means all that stuff's dead right now, right?
Yeah, you're screwed, dude. Fuck.
All right. So who's unvaccinated on the show? Who's unvaccinated?
I only took the first shot, and I never did any follow-up ones.
Okay, so yours is half off. Half off is partially damaged. You get a discount on that. Hey,
Well,
Bubba,
wouldn't that be like only one shot? That's like 75 for, 75%.
I mean, I only did the very first round of vax because I was still working the whole time. I was considered essential. I had to be out in it all the time.
Hey, Bubba, you can get yourself a new car now. Just gotta go.
All right.
Just gotta go.
But I
run
never
off
did
the
any
bucket.
of the boosters or any of that.
I
shit.
drove
I never needed them.
Uber throughout COVID, so
How do you do your math? For the COVID vaccine, there was the 1 or the 2. And if he took one and didn't get the second one, that'd be half. And you said 75%.
wasn't there like 4
Well, there were like
boosters
4 or 5
altogether or
different-
some shit?
Boosters, wasn't there?
Well, you could get boosters if you wanted to, but what is
Maggie,
there, like 74 fucking boosters?
Jay, how much you say it was for unvaccinated sperm?
$3,500.
$3,500. This is bullshit, Maggie. The cost for unvaccinated eggs, donor eggs for in vitro, varies slightly from around $10,000 to $2,000 for frozen egg batches for people who have received one vaccination, to up to $25,000 to $55,000 for fresh cycles of pure unvaccinated eggs.
She's
Maggie!
gonna look at her.
Oh,
She's
Maggie's
gonna
going
do
to go donate.
She's gonna do it. Look.
Maggie's like, oh, I could
Get herself a new house, new car.
Shit. Oh, fuck yeah.
She's found her new retirement plan.
You can donate eggs like twice a year. So
That's not even fucking fair.
So you could donate to it. That's $55,000. Fuck, Maggie. We need to find a clinic. It's time to get you a house, get you all that, get your car. Jason says I worked at Reynolds then, and they took that. We had to bleach everything down when we started. I mean, yeah, that was bullshit. I was working at Reynolds during COVID. That was a pain in the ass. 2 main shots and 2 boosters that I know of. So Christina's had it too. And Skeletor's saying it's sexist. She's getting like what? That high amount of money?
I have to go
Yeah.
through literal surgery. I would have to take fertility shots. I'd have to do so much prep and literally undergo a surgery.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like
For
she'd have to undergo a surgery, and that's like it depends on how many eggs they take out. For guys like Skelly or Klug or me or Jay or Bubba, it's here's a dirty mag, go to the bathroom, make sure it's in the cup.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And it takes months of preparation too. Like you have to go through fertility treatments, doctor's appointments, you have to take vitamins and supplements. It's a fucking process. I've looked into it before. But I was like, yeah, it's not really that worth it. Now it's fucking worth it.
Now it's fucking worth it. All right, so I got it.
Before it'd only be like $4,000 to $6,000 for an egg.
All right, so I got to ask, why are they wanting the unvaccinated sperm and eggs, Jason?
They don't want they believe the heart failure that's been happening, the side effects that are coming through, and some of the things that are now being linked.
Oh, so go ahead, Maggie.
I definitely agree with that. The COVID vaccines have had a lot of negative side effects. A lot of negative side effects, and it's caused a lot more issues than it's done good, in my opinion, because
a lot of people having heart issues.
Maggie, tell them the story. You told me a story once about your friend who went in and got the vac. Why don't you tell these guys that story?
So one of my good friends, Kat, I no longer talk to her, unfortunately, but me and her have been friends since high school. She got the 2 COVID vaccines and the boosters, and she already had a kid. She has a little boy, but she's now got severe endometriosis. She's got heart problems on top of it, and she's unable to have kids anymore after getting the vaccines. And nothing else changed in her life. Everything else was fine. She, as I said, she already had a son, but after she got the vaccine, she can't have kids anymore.
River is over 500,000.
I could do with only half of that. Kitties are. How does your wife know this, Klug?
Don't look at me.
You're married to her. Is there something about you guys' life that you're hiding?
Kluge's gonna wake up one morning with an extra scar that he don't ever remember having.
No.
Shit, I'm looking at the skin, because your skin grows back.
$9 per square. I'm sorry. I'm wondering.
No, that's 116,400 skin per 9 square. So it's like that much.
Oh, I thought that when she was saying it, its lungs are 58 to 116. I'm wondering if this means that Kluge and the Kluges are actually part of the cartel, and their real names are El Tapiato or some name like that.
You don't even know where I get my money from.
Yeah, that's a really nice Bumblebee and USS Enterprise you got over there. How many people did you got up and dump on the interstate for that one? I honestly don't know anybody who's gotten the vaccine that has a health issue. I really don't. But I will say this, and this is not throwing shade on anybody else. There is a host of another show. He got the vaccine. He got boosted, all that stuff. He's had COVID 15 times, Klug?
Yeah.
15 times. Now, I did when I first got into podcasting, I had a joke where I got the Pfizer vaccine and it gave me a 5-hour boner. That was actually a joke. Because the whole joke was, well, Pfizer also makes Viagra. What, they mix the two together. That was a joke. I'm not vaccinated. However, I'm unvaccinated, and I've only had COVID once.
I've not had it at all.
You haven't had... Jay, have you had it?
I don't know if I have. I mean, I could be what they say asymptomatic or
asymptomatic, yeah. Maggie, have you had it?
I had it once, and I also got bronchitis on top of it, so I was double fucked.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just think I naturally have the antibodies or whatever that fights it, or I got a good immune system, something, because
I
was going to bars, I was going to restaurants, driving Uber, I did all that shit.
Okay, now Kluge, you're vaccinated. How many times have you had COVID?
I actually had it once before I was even vaccinated. And that was when it was before they even had the vaccine.
Right.
I don't get it.
Corey says, I look at it like this. We're all adults. Your health is your responsibility. If you feel like you need it or not, you're right. That's my assumption. That's how I feel. If you want the vaccine for your reasons, go right ahead. Go get it. That's fine. Go get it.
Yeah.
If you don't want the vaccine and you're like, well, they put the track. Oh, I got to do this voice. Oh, they put the tracking bugs inside the vaccine so they can track you, and they're making the frogs gay, and then whatever. That doesn't bother me one bit. I have both. I'm trying not to point it out because I'm trying not to run that joke dry.
Yeah, because what was that whole thing about the people that got the shots, and afterwards, if they put a magnet or something by their arm where they got that shot, because they think the microchips were implanted in them. And
I think it was just sticking to their skin from sweat, whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions. There was a lot of misconceptions from both the left and the right over the vaccine.
Actually, I think I still have audio of you with that Pfizer.
With the Pfizer joke?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Hey, and Corey's right.
I don't care which hole it is. I don't care if it's the baby factory or the fudge factory. If that shot works, I'm going to put it in her rear like a flaming sword.
Boy, the look I was getting from Susan when I made that joke.
The Pfizer experience, like bad taste or a good taste in her mouth.
Yeah. But that was a joke. That was a joke. And that was back during a time where everybody's like, that was the one thing I hated too back then was also everybody's like, well, have you gotten your vaccine yet? Have you gotten your vaccine yet? Why not? Why not? Do you want people to die? It's not your business why I didn't get the vaccine. Jason Quinn says, I had it once and never wore a mask. Corey believes that weed is the rota preventer. Toke up, friends.
I believe that 100%.
Christina Duffy says, I had the shots due to having low immune system, and I am an early childhood preschool teacher. I had COVID 4 times. The second time I got it, it was so bad that my son slept on the floor next to me in the ER. The ER doctor didn't admit me when my regular doctor said I should have been in the ICU. Now, Christina, that is a situation. I'm not against the vaccines. I never am. If you want it, go for it. I'm not. You have a legitimate reason right there. And it's your body, it's your choice. Look at me. I'm trying to quit smoking right now. I'm literally trying to quit smoking.
Smoking?
Smoking, yeah. Do I look like I have any right to tell you whether you deserve the vaccine or not? Hell no. You want it, you go for it. Klukie's vaccinated, and I still hang out and talk to the guy like he's, there's nothing wrong with him. I mean, every once in a while he beeps and he's like watching me like with a Terminator eye, like a surveillance camera, but that's about it. I got 2 shots, but no boosters. I got COVID. Yeah, exactly. See? Now he's fucking staring at me like a camera. I got COVID after the shots. I got them because I have history, a medical podcast, and Dr. Steve broke it down, and it's safe. Yeah, there are some good reasons why it works.
But like you were talking earlier, you know how everyone seems like they're getting sick. Like, you hear about that right now. Like, all kinds of people are getting sick as hell. Like, I don't get the flu usually. I don't get that stuff. I get like allergies and sinus stuff like that, but like the flu and like sick like that, I don't get.
Who are you talking about, Robin? She is proof right there the vaccine did not work. About Christina Duffy?
My theory is that since I had it before the vaccine was available, and then getting that first vaccine, I think that kind of boosted my immunity to it because Amanda got it like twice after that. Mm-hmm. And I slept in the same bed with her every night, and I never got it again.
Bubba needs a vaccine for that nasty fiber on his chin. You have to take methylene blue. What's methylene blue? Does anybody know what that is? Methylene blue?
I've heard about it, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Methylene blue, also
Look
known
it
as methylonium chloride, is a synthetic blue dye with a long history of use in medical chemistry and biology. It is FDA approved as for a specific blood disorder and is being explored for potential other therapeutic uses. The FDA did confirm that some people who are suffering from side effects of the COVID-19 vaccine do have to take small traces of methylene blue to help with their blood flow. Ooh. Hey, Richard, what's up? Well, that was some good topics you had right there, Jay. I mean, there was some good ones. That's because it's not a vaccine, but therapeutic. They literally changed the definition. Yeah, but I remember back in the day.
I would have been more amped to do the vaccine if it is something that had been tested for a long time. You know, if it was something that had been tested for 10 years, you know, fine. But something that's been tested for a couple of months, no, I'm not. I just didn't want to do it.
Let's see. Shane says, or hear me out. Go outside and just get it like we all did before this country got so soft. COVID is just a flu with a cool hip name. I will say this. That it works for some people, but for others with compromised immune systems, there is a catch. Like, for example, when I had COVID, I was down sick for a day. The next day, I literally DoorDash Taco Bell and was watching the Godfather trilogy. No joke. But I have friends who literally were down for a week. I was down for like 2-3 days. They were down for a week. It's flu-like symptoms, yes, but it depends on you. That's like sitting there, like, for example, I know Bubba and Maggie can both smoke weed like no tomorrow, but you give me what they're smoking, I'm passed out in the chair just like doing a Joe Biden impersonation. There's a photo, for God's sakes, going around somewhere. Or like, for example, I know Will Hike can straight up take a bottle of alcohol, whatever type, drink it, no problem whatsoever. I get drunk, well, I'm either, yeah, there's a video of that somewhere.
Here's what I'm thinking too, is like the generations now, their immune systems aren't quite as good because, like, what do kids do today? They sit at home and play the video games. What we do as kids, we went out, we played in the dirt, we got germs, we got a little sick here and there, and I think it builds up your immune system over the years. Like I used to be very allergic to like all actual weeds, but like it was a whole wooded area there is where we had to play. So I got like poison ivy so much as a kid that once I got older, I don't get it anymore. I could literally rub it on me and I won't get it.
Let's see. Tyler gets, you just love that fucking joke. That is the one thing you absolutely love. Shut up! I want to come back to this one. I watched a documentary on COVID, not the COVID, and there has been a huge increase in the Moderna vaccine that has been found to be linked to a turbo cancer that has come about. The vaccine had been tested for 5 years beforehand. Okay, so while Bubba was reading that, I looked this up. Turbo cancer is not a recognized medical term or a real phenomenon. However, there is an increase in cancer patients that all have a one linked thing, and that is that they had the Moderna vaccine. I don't think the vaccine is causing the cancer, like what my mother or this documentary she's talking about. But
well, I hope not, because that's the one I got. Damn it!
It's good, dude. What are we gonna do if you get lung cancer and you ain't smoked a cigarette? Meanwhile, here I am. I tried to quit. You know, you're on the chimney, and it's like, what the fuck happened there?
Well, you see, it's kind of like what happened to my father. He smoked like a chimney, and he didn't die of lung cancer. He died of colon cancer.
Yeah, it was still cancer related.
Yeah, but you would have expected it to have been in the lungs with all the smoking.
Yeah, or like look at my uncle
Or
right now.
anywhere from the throat down, you know.
Well, it's the colon. That's the exit area.
Yeah.
Look at my uncle, for example. He doesn't really smoke, and he got cancer from treatments that he was receiving for his ulcerative.
Well, Tyler, you're not farting
Watch it.
cigarette smoke.
Watch it. Oh, you're talking about my. Oh,
I mean, I think that takes blowing smoke out your ass to a whole new level there.
Right.
I'm sorry,
right.
Bubba. I thought you were talking about my uncle. I'm sorry, Bubba.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tyler gets screw off, Amanda. Robin, you are right. It failed, and as soon as one person in my classroom gets sick, I get sick quicker. Christina, I am sorry for that. That had to be hard. And Prairie State's telling me I need to read. I need to read more books. I struggle to read through. Well, I'm sorry. I try. It's my own mother's, but somebody help me out with that. It's my own mother. I can't even say anything.
You're on your own on that one.
Thanks, Jay.
Shane's absolutely 100% right with that.
Yes, he is. Nicotine isn't bad. It's all the chemicals they put in the nicotine. It's better for you than caffeine.
And I just found out stuff the other day that I didn't know, but there are certain vegetables that have nicotine in them.
Okay.
They're just trace amounts, but
what's the vegetables?
Oh man,
let me look it up.
Yeah. I think like eggplant and.
Well, who the hell eats eggplant?
Well, I don't, but
I mean, who the hell smokes eggplant?
Yeah,
right,
bro. Hand me that eggplant. We're gonna toke up tonight, motherfucker.
But like, I had no idea that there were vegetables that had nicotine in them. Like,
all right, here you go. Potatoes have nicotine in it. Tomatoes have nicotine in it. Eggplants have nicotine in it. What's that, Jay?
I guess I get my nicotine from French fries.
Yeah. Bell peppers, but they're also considered low and harmless, offering no additive effect, unlike concentrated tobacco, which is what you find in your cigarettes and whatnot. So yeah, in a sense, for once, Bubba's right. Also, cauliflower has also been found to contain traces of nicotine. I like cauliflower. Shit.
I just, like I said, it's just something I had no idea. Like, I never thought of that, I guess, that
Cigarette.
Other plants, because that's what your vegetables are, plants.
Well, I'll tell you this much too. Like, we're talking about nicotine. In my opinion, the healthier thing to smoke is really weed. What Maggie smokes, what Bubba smokes, what Gibbon smokes, what April smokes, because it's a lot healthier for you than nicotine.
Doesn't have all that. Cigarettes have all those thousands of chemicals in them. It's not even the nicotine the nicotine's more addictive, but the nicotine's not as harmful. It's the chemicals. It's all in the cigarettes.
Yeah, because they add all the chemicals in the cigarettes to make you addicted to it, because that's how they want you to buy more. Maggie, have you ever had what's called, or I know Maggie smokes, I know Bubba smokes. Have either of you two ever had what's called a clean cigarette, a healthy cigarette?
No.
Thank
Bubba,
you, Amanda.
Bubba, have you ever had a healthy cigarette?
Oh, yeah.
You've had one of these damn things.
Yeah, it's called a joint.
Let's just leave this up for a night, because apparently somebody's fucking right. He actually is on his game for once. You're not coming in here stoned or anything like that.
Oh, I'm there.
You're there. Those are some good those are some good things to talk about. Good job, Jay. Good roundtable discussion for everybody. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? Maggie? All right. I got a list here, as it is the first of the year. Well, it's the second of the year. I have the top 10 worldwide highest grossing films. Chat room, get involved with this. You guys can get in as well. These are the top 10 highest grossing films of 2025.
Oh, just of 2025, not of all time.
No, just of 2025. Did I say all time?
I didn't know. I was trying to clarify there.
No. Just 2025. Top 10 films of 2025. These are the ones that made the most money. Chat room, get involved in this one. 2 of these films I've never even heard of. The others I have seen, and I'm going to ban your wife here in like 5 fucking minutes. Okay, so real quick, a clean cigarette is a joint. You had it too, Corey. A clean cigarette's a joint.
Wait, if that's what it is, then yes, I have had one.
I'm about to say, I know you've had one, Maggie.
I thought, okay, bear with me. I thought you meant like an actual like nicotine cigarette.
All right, give me a film you guys liked or watched this year. That's in the top 10. Somebody throw out a film they liked or something. Give me a film.
I'm trying to remember what all came out this year.
Avatar.
Broomstick says Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was actually, let's see. Jurassic Park was number 5 this year. Made over 869 million. The new Jurassic Park was number 5. Give me another one. Bubba, you said Avatar?
Yeah.
Avatar actually climbed pretty high. It was number 6.
I enjoyed it better than that last one. That water one wasn't all that.
I haven't seen any of them. I
mean, it was okay. It just
Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners was good.
Sinners was number 3 this year. Sinners made a lot of money.
I mean, I'm sure Disney's Zootopia 2 made it on there.
Zootopia 2 was number 9.
Thunderbolts. That one came out this year or last year.
Thunderbolts is not on the list. No.
Oh, okay.
Sinners was number 3, and then Zootopia was number 9. So
was there
Minecraft
any other?
Yes, the fucking Minecraft movie was actually number 7.
Damn.
Was there any other good horror movies that came out this year?
Was Candyman this year or was that last year?
The second Five Nights at Freddy's movie, that one came out.
Huh?
Yeah, but that film was... Those films I was expecting something along the lines of Saw, where it was like body parts flying everywhere, but it wasn't. They made it too kid-friendly.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four did not make the list.
Really?
Nobody 2 did not make the list.
What's that one with the floor guy or something? Roof guy or something?
Roofman.
What was it, Jay?
Roofman.
Roofman.
Channing Tatum.
Did not make the list. Wicked for Good did not make the list. Here's one right here. Lilo and Stitch. I hated this fucking film. I hated that film. Number 8. I was bored.
Did you guys watch that Roof Man?
I have not. Is any good?
I liked it.
I liked it.
Beetlejuice 2 was last year, Christina. And I got this second. This is SpongeBob. SpongeBob, not on the list. Also, what is it? I know that's a French word for SpongeBob, but that's not on the list either. Bob LePonge. Yeah. Bob LePonge. Eternity, not on the list.
Superman movie for sure has got to be on there.
Superman was number 1 this year.
The How to Train Your Dragon live action.
How to Train Your Dragon was number 2.
Good
Number
job,
2.
Flippy and Big.
I'm trying to think so hard on
There are 2 movies I don't think anybody's going to know. Nobody's gonna know these two, so I'm just gonna give them to you. One is a Chinese animated sequel named Niza 2. It made $2 billion worldwide. And the second one is a film called Demon Slayer. It's an anime, so Maggie, that's right up your alley. But those two were also the first films of the year to make the $1 billion mark worldwide. Superman earned over $2.16 billion worldwide.
Jesus.
Yeah, everybody loved that Superman film, and then of course the Minecraft movie made $2 billion. All right, see you later. But yeah, there you go. There's your top films of 2025. We just went and saw Housemaid last night. Holy shit, what a flick. And you get to see them sweet-ass Sydney Sweeney boobies. Hey, you guys want to go see a movie? You guys want to go see? Dude, I love me some Sydney Sweeney.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Sydney Sweeney is?
Look her up.
I have literally never heard that name. Like, even if you're not like a fan of like a lot of celebrities, most of the time you've at least heard of them or something, you know. But that one I've just never heard of. New or something, or
she was the only good thing about that fucking Madam Web movie. Google her now, Bubba. Yeah, exactly. Google her now. Don't be living under a rock. Here, I'll tell you what. There you go. There's Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now, let me show you what you really want to see with Sydney Sweeney. Let's see. Let's
Can't show that on here, Tyler.
I know you can't show that, but fuck. I can at least show her in a bikini, can't I? Wick is paying. What? There you go. Do you see now, Bubba, why everybody loves Sydney Sweeney?
I mean, it's all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Maggie.
She's a little thin.
Maggie, do you think Sydney Sweeney's hot?
Why are you pulling me into this?
I'm pulling it in from the female's perspective before I go to a male perspective.
I mean, she's pretty, but she's not like hot.
Thank you.
Jason, do you think Sydney Sweeney's hot?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Because what's the one thing here I see that, you know, and you can never get these wrong? Boobs. Look at them boobs.
They're a little on the small side.
I'm not truly, Christina. Fucking kill Bubba in a minute. He is living under a rock.
The boobs are a little small.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Jesus fucking Christ, no. Her boobs are fucking huge.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. They've got to be fucking heavy as fuck.
Dude, the back issues.
I would bet they're like a small C.
Maggie, he's all yours. He's
You need to
Bubba.
zoom in there, Bubba.
Bubba. That's not even close to the right cup size. I'm not even a C. Oh,
Do you
God.
even know how big a C would be?
Not all that
An
big.
orange. A C cup is the size of an orange. A fucking like navel orange.
Yeah.
That's a C cup.
Welcome to Biology 101.
It's about that where she is.
She's in between. No, she's minimum a fucking cantaloupe. Minimum a fucking cantaloupe. Per tit.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure. Welcome to the show, Code Hitman. They may not be 42 double D, but she does have big boobs. Sorry, Maggie, don't yell at me. Fuck. What does Bubba mean? What does he mean they're small? Does Bubba like God? Skelly! Watch my face. Bubba, you ruined your streak of being right for a night. Congratulations.
Hey, Bubba, check your messenger. And then you tell me those are small.
Oh, but Kluge found the real photo. I know he did.
Of course, Kluge did.
Well, I can't show him live on the air because we'll get taken off the air, dude.
Redirect notice. The fuck you got me going to, Kluge?
Well, all I did was copy it and.
It's just an article.
Oh, here, let me.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's.
Bubs, you have to be smarter than the tablet, dude.
They're all right.
They're all right.
They're not big.
What kind of boob size do you want? Fucking giant fucking pumpkins?
That's about medium size.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
He wants triple E.
Triple, yeah. He wants the ones that are so big the lady can just sit on them and
No,
looks
I
like
mean-
she's laying on a beanbag chair.
I ain't gonna turn a woman. Oh, whoa! I almost showed that. No, I'm not like I wouldn't turn a woman down because they were that. You know, I'm just saying they're not big.
So you're saying that hers are okay.
Hers are what I would consider medium size.
Bubba needs the boobs to be bigger than his. You're not wrong. Bubba's like, oh, I'm bigger. Please. Bubba, you're not coming to the pool party this year at my house. No, I don't need to see that.
Oh, I used to go to a lot of those QLZ pool parties.
Go ahead, Maggie.
You're good. Being a female that goes both ways, I personally prefer smaller boobs. Like my size are smaller. I don't like the big boobs. I don't know why. I like small boobs.
Do you
Nothing
like
wrong
it
with that.
because do you like it because you're able to handle it more, or do you like it because they're not going to give you a black eye?
I like it because mine will be bigger, and I'll have the bigger boobs.
I want them motherfuckers to suffocate me.
Well, okay,
That's
so
what the thighs are for.
That too.
all right. So who would you say then? Who would you say is one person that has perfect boobs for you, Bubba?
Oh God, I don't know.
Because I think Sydney Sweeney's got great boobs. Okay, I think she does. Broomstick says you don't have exactly little ones, you know.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like my thighs are smaller. Very easy to find. Very easy to find.
I don't. Jay, what about you? What kind of boob size do you like?
Personally, I like a good D or double D, my wife's size.
Klug, what about you?
I've dated women with all different breast sizes. I mean, it's not that much of an issue for me.
Now, see, if you want to know what my real turn on is, it's the big, thick, athletic thighs and hips. Oh, that'll drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I'm more of a boob guy.
I'm more of an ass girl myself, so.
I heard you about to say ass guy. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, I have been with some men that have some really nice asses, and I'm just like,
I used to have a nice ass. Now it's just losing the weight.
Do not
My
continue.
ass looks like a deflated balloon.
Oh God! I don't need that fucking image, so don't ever say that again, dude.
Hey, there's some fucked up shit to lose weight, man.
More than a mouthful is a waste, but I'm a wasteful motherfucker.
That's right. That's fucking right.
Bruce says, as you get old, they just deflate and they just all head south.
Yeah.
Not all. Not all.
Not all. Sometimes sometimes nature is good to people.
It also depends. Like, there are certain exercises that you can do to keep your boobs perky.
Like what? What exercises?
I don't fucking know off the top of my head. I don't have to do them yet.
That, and if the woman wears a bra all the time,
Oh no,
and
go
keep
ahead.
them up. But like women who don't wear a bra that much, they'll tend to hang more. Just the gravity,
Well, we don't need. Go ahead, Jay.
I was just coughing.
Oh, no, we don't need that. Stop it. Stop that, Amanda. I had 42 triple Ds and a good ass. Got older and it all deflated. We must increase our bust. Look it up. What? It's a...
Personally, as long as they fit in my hands, I don't care. But then again, I have big hands, so I mean,
We're not going to go there, Christina. I'm not.
Claire wants to know, Bubba, please become a woman's right activist like yesterday. Maggie,
Yeah.
Maggie, do you think Bubba needs to be a woman's rights activist?
I don't know for what purpose. So,
I'm a good spokesman for anyone.
I would say boobs as big as my hand or bigger. I'm a boob and ass kind of gal. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you for describing gravity. Hey, at least we're confirming that gravity does exist, unlike some people.
if it didn't, we wouldn't be walking on Earth.
Dude, I'm not going into this. I'm not.
Fuck gravity. Gravity's a motherfucker.
Why? What's wrong with gravity? You'd be floating off into space by now.
Why not? That'd be fun.
Without gravity, you'd be dead.
Yeah. It'd still be fun.
Son of a bitch. There it goes. It's not flat. Stop it. So how many of you guys have touched the toilet water? I haven't yet. I haven't. I don't know about you. What about you guys?
I don't know. You're talking about the balls or the dick?
I plead
I'm
the
pretty
fifth.
sure it might be both. What? What, Bubba?
I said I'll plead the fifth on that shit.
All right, so you're touching the water. Through gravity. Through gravity. All right, you know what? Yeah.
Is your ass on the ground? Yeah, that's gravity.
This is my brother-in-law. All right.
If you throw
I
an
like
object
you,
up,
Tyler.
if you
Shut
throw
up.
an object up in the air, it comes back down. Therefore, gravity.
This is also my brother-in-law. Now, my brother-in-law, I will say, he's pretty smart because he's like analyzing religion. But it's also my brother-in-law that has some outlandish comments that just drive me nuts. Like, for example, gravity's just a theory, or the flat Earth.
So he analyzes religion, and you destroy religion with your anal gravity.
If that's a theory, stop it.
They come from different sides of the family.
This is also my brother-in-law who, he and my sister-in-law on holidays every once in a while, they get this argument going, dinosaurs aren't real. And I'm like, y'all are out of my will.
Except
You
for
all are out of
pterodactyls.
my will. Pterodactyls are not dinosaurs. They're reptiles. They're flying reptiles.
They're still dinosaurs.
They're not dinosaurs. That's like saying that a whale is a fish.
It is.
It's. I fucking. All right, look, we can't.
A starfish ain't a fish, but it's called a fish because it's a fish. It's in the water.
A whale is
Yeah.
a mammal.
BDP.
It's still in the water.
Big
It's a fish.
problems.
It's just a mammal fish.
Thank you for taking over the comments. I'm about ready to fucking strangle some people in the chat room and one of our hosts. A whale is not a fish; it's a mammal. All right.
It's a mammal it's a mammal fish.
No, that's not what it is. It's a mammal that swims in the water.
It's a mish.
It's a what?
A
A
mish.
fish.
What the fuck's a
mammal.
miss?
A mammal fish.
It's not. There's no species hybrid. No, it is a mammal. Shut up, Prairie State.
Oh, what? Hey, a fucking platypus, Tyler.
It's a mammal, but it lays
mammal.
eggs.
Mammal.
Yeah,
It's one of the only
it's all
mammals
kinds of
that-
fucked up too. That's
Yeah,
what. That's
I'm
what a.
fucked up with that one because he probably listened to you one day.
That's what a whale is. It's a fucked
No.
up thing in this earth.
No,
It's a mish.
it's not just. Where the fuck is Sage at? I need him for this one. God damn it! No, a mammal is not a whale. Is not a mish. It's not no hybrid species. It is a mammal. It breathes oxygen just like us and gives birth to live young. It is also not a fucking alien, Broomstick.
And produces milk for its young.
Yes, thank you. And no, Bubba did not create the damn Earth. Fish plus fish equals fish. Shut up. Listen, no. I'm really laughing so hard I am about to fall on my bed. Well, good.
On the 420th day, Bubba said, "Let there be weed."
Well, because you know, if Bubba was gone, that's all this planet would be. It would be weed. It would be just weed. And meat.
The most important plant on the earth.
Okay, so weed you're saying is the most important plant on earth. What about grass for cows and pigs and to eat?
Well, all
So you
plants
can-
are important, but weed is just the most important one.
Weed is no, because you need food. I don't think the cows are gonna want to eat weed 24/7.
You could eat weed.
Well, yeah, you can eat it in a gummy.
No, you could straight up eat weed.
We're not talking about the chocolate starfish. Now we would have loaves of bread and beaches. I swear to God, no. Jesus is up there in heaven somewhere, going, "What in the fuck?"
Hey,
All right. All right, so
I'm not
all right.
going there.
I'm gonna ask you a question because my brother-in-law brought this up. All right, gravity is just a theory. Do you think gravity is just a theory, Bubba?
All of it is the theory
Why do you think it's a theory?
because it has to be a theory.
I graduated high school.
That's how it's
having
going tonight, Alexis.
Yeah. That's why Jason, I hear him snickering every once in a while. He's got his camera off. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just hiding back here for right now."
I'm just enjoying the show.
Good. So, okay, what do you think? Okay, so if it's not gravity, it's keeping us on the Earth, keeping us from floating up into space. What exactly is it that keeps us on the planet?
Just our fat asses.
Just our fat asses.
Yeah,
Just our fat
yeah,
asses.
we
is
weigh
keep-
stuff. But gravity is a theory. Someone had to think that up.
I'm not Googling it because it's a legitimate fact, Shade. No.
It was someone's thought in their mind.
Dude, the next time Sage calls off, I'm going to kick his ass. All right. So do you believe the Earth is flat?
The parts that I walk on are flat.
If gravity did exist, who would vote for this chat room? I swear to God. Everything is dense, just things are less dense and more dense. Yeah, I want some of those shrooms for this shit, Skelly. I want some of those shrooms for this shit. All right,
I need a fucking drink.
dude. I need a drink too. I need one of those fucking like paint thinner drinks you make, Maggie. Because right now I'm legitimately like I'm not taking any of this shit or not. This is pissing me off.
I'm just dumbfounded.
I am Misha's. Fatness keeps
gravity?
me from floating off.
Just think back to all the things that you guys have looked up, and then you're all like, "Oh, Bubba was right." Mm-hmm.
Just because you were on a roll, I'm sorry to break you up, Maggie, but just because you were on the roll first at night does not mean you're fucking right. His weed must have kicked in. That's the only thing I can think of. That does not mean you're right now. Like somebody, stop it.
It may not be proven yet, but one day you'll say, "Bubba was right," and we'll have this show recorded to prove it.
Go ahead, Maggie. Go ahead.
So with the gravity thing, a feather, if there was no gravity, would just sit in air because a feather is lighter than air. Because we have gravity, it pulls back down to the Earth's surface because there is a weight pulling on it.
Feather has to have a slight bit more weight to it than air. If it was lighter than air, there would be nothing there.
Wait a minute. No.
There's a difference between a force and atoms.
And there's a difference between something there and something not there.
All right. For your information, for all you people who are sitting there saying, "Yeah, I believe in the Mishas and no gravity," a feather weighs 0.00 grams. That's for the small. That is like literally very, very light, but it does have weight. That's for the small ones you find in your pillows. All right. So it does have weight.
I didn't say it didn't. I said it was lighter than air.
It is. Because air, I gotta look up because air.
It depends on how big the fucking bird is, too. You got a fat ass bird, you're gonna have a fat ass feather.
Air actually does have a weight. I gotta look it up. It's like very, very small. Yeah, 14.7 pounds per square inch. No, because the feather weighs. No, that is not what. No. The feather does not weigh more than the air. That is not how it works. If it was lighter than air, it would float already, aka helium. If gravity exists, why does my balloon fly away? That's because the reason your balloon flies away is because it's loaded with helium.
Which is a chemical compound.
And that rises into the air. If you put a feather on a bowling ball in a vacuum, they both fall at the same speed of gravity. It's not just a rule, it's the law. Thank you. At least Corey knows what we're talking about. Thank you, Corey.
They both still fall, though. The feather still falls, so it's got more weight to it than air.
No, that is not how. Who says air exists at this point? Don't even start that shit. Don't even start that. I don't need people questioning whether air exists at this point. Helium is lighter than air. It overpowers gravity. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey.
That was my point with the feather. The feather is going to be my fucking head at this point.
A feather is not lighter than air. No, it is not. It is not. Just like helium is lighter than air. Helium is lighter than air. Yes. What you goons find to be.
Are those ears doing something to your head?
I quit this fucking show. Jay, you're hosting now.
Maggie, are those ears doing something to your head?
Like what?
I don't know. You're just complaining about your head.
What? She's got a headache because of the fact she's trying to explain gravity to you and part of our audience for some damn reason. Some of them are saying, I
thought maybe that her ears were doing it to her.
No, it's a cushioned headband.
Like, look, they're like squeezing on her head and, causing pressure.
I have so much fucking hat again.
Oh my god. Stoner Chloe pissed the hot tub of
Pressure. It's called force. You know, like pressure. It's what creates diamonds over millions of years.
What?
Yes, you can in fact measure gravity. They have
Yes.
different measures of gravity per planet and each of the moons in the entirety of the solar system.
Their idea of the measurement of gravity. The
No,
measurement
it's not a fucking
measurement
idea.
of gravity is fat ass or not fat ass.
No, that is not
That's how
this
fast you're
shit
gonna fall.
works. That is not okay.
You
if that
shove
was
me, you shove me and Tyler out of an airplane. Who's gonna fall faster? The fat ass is gonna fall
That
faster
is not how this shit works. It's,
because there's
not.
more of me to
Boogie.
fall.
for the love of God, fuck,
It ain't
help
it
us.
ain't nothing. It ain't gravity saying, I think we'll take Bubba instead of Tyler.
No,
No.
that's not how it works. That is not how gravity works. It's not going to be who jumps out of a plane first, who's going to have.
It really doesn't matter because if you both jump out of the plane and you don't have a parachute, you're both fucked regardless. So
Yeah, no shit. I mean, who's going to live to sit there and say, I hit the ground first? Look at that.
But Tyler gets to watch me die.
It's not how.
you would hit the ground like maybe 5 seconds before him.
But maybe that's good. Maybe he can watch me go
Have
first.
you ever? Okay, let me ask you a question, Bubba. What class did you fail in high school? Shut up, Shane. What fucking class did you fail in high school?
Math.
So somehow you passed science.
Yes.
How did you pass science? What school did you go to?
I was really
Southeast.
good in science, actually.
He went to Southeast. I'm gonna ban some motherfuckers from this chat room. I swear to God. Bubba, you both fall these speeds. It's called terminal velocity. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Corey. Math is the best. Thank you, Bridget. Welcome to the show. But what is heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? Oh, God. Alexis, do not put this conversation on. No.
They both weigh the same because it's a pound and a pound. Duh.
Thank you.
There's just going to be a fuck ton more feathers.
Density and size, okay. The size obviously would be the feather because you're going to need a whole lot more of those to make a pound than you would with bricks.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
And the dolphin just agreed.
Thank you. The dolphin's here. Jeez. This is what happens when I don't talk about the dolphin anymore.
You didn't think there was going to be a show with the dolphin not show up.
Just because you see it on TikTok, you know the answer. No, I don't. That's the problem. I don't search TikTok for damn science answers. I search TikTok for people being stupid and funny.
We need a dolphin thing for the best damn podcast mascot.
Oh, sorry. We need a Mish. We need a Mish to be mascot to the fucking best damn podcast.
A Mish?
A Mish, thank you. A Mish.
Yeah, dolphins a fish too.
As a proclaimed dolphin over here, I can testify. I am a mammal, not a Mish.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, that's a statement I never thought I would have to say in my life is that I identify as a fucking dolphin.
And you fucking liked it.
Oh God. A Mish. I need Bubba to answer some more questions. Pull up the U.S. citizens test. It's not a bad idea. So is a mermaid a fish or don't know? No, we're not having that conversation either.
Bubba, what is the supreme law of the land?
I don't even know that.
Besides fuck around and find out?
These are some
supreme law of the land is to have fucking fun.
It would be the U.S. Constitution.
Okay, that makes sense.
What are the first 3 words of the Constitution?
We the people.
No, what?
Wow, that was for Bubba.
Oh,
Yeah, Maggie.
my bad.
What do we call the first 10 amendments?
Bill of Rights.
He got it.
You got that one. Okay.
All right. So this one, I will be shocked if you get. What are the 3 branches of government?
Executive, judicial, and legislative.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the fuck?
You got your computer in front of you. You typing these up?
I don't think it can type that fast.
Is a listener giving you the answers?
No.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Franklin?
Nope.
Nope.
Jefferson.
No.
All right. Here's one that should be easy. What did the Declaration of Independence do?
It declared us free from England.
Announced independence from Great Britain. He got it.
Shut up, Jay.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18.
Yep.
He's on a roll so far.
What is one responsibility only for U.S. citizens?
Obey the Constitution.
They don't
Ugh.
do that. Now, anyone else would like to take a shot at this? What is one responsibility only for U.S. citizens?
Voting.
What'd you say, Clue?
Voting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but we've seen that that's not necessary. There's another answer you can do.
I was going to say pay taxes, but that's wrong too.
That's for everybody. This one here, everybody fucking hates.
Amazon? Oh, wait, that's just me.
Y'all give up?
Stop. Yeah, I gotta give up on this one.
Serve on a jury.
Oh, the jury duty one.
Claire had it.
Claire
I
had it.
have
So did
never,
Alexis.
ever
I've
done
never
that.
had to do that. I've never even gotten pulled for it.
Me either.
I have been chosen. I've been served 3 times, and I went before a judge once and said, "Nope, you're free to go." You don't
No,
have to serve.
never even been served.
I've
Some
heard of
some people
people.
go their whole life without getting it. Some people will go their whole life without getting pulled.
I know people that go and they'll tell them that ahead of time that they're prejudiced or something like that, so they'll not get picked.
All right, do you have any more questions for Bubba, Jay?
Would you like to take a 5th grade history test?
Mm-hmm. That might be pushing it, but we'll try.
He said, pushing it.
Pushing it, he says.
All right. Who is that individual?
That's Benjamin Franklin.
You got it.
You got it. All right.
Which president declared the goal of landing an American on the moon? I can even give you multiple choice. Would you like that?
That might
Yeah.
make it easier.
Which president declared the goal of landing an American on the moon? Choices: Eisenhower, Kennedy, Truman, Roosevelt.
Eisenhower.
Nope. Kennedy.
It was Kennedy. Kennedy.
Who is pictured in this iconic photo?
Einstein.
Bubba,
right when it first went up, I was almost thinking it was Marilyn Monroe until it got up close and I saw the staff.
That's an ugly ass picture of Marilyn Monroe.
Right? What is the name of the first national park in the United States?
Well, this one I don't even know.
Yellowstone.
He got it.
You got that? Okay.
I didn't even have to give him the multiple choice. What was the site of a massacre and a tea party in the Growing Rebellion?
Say that one more time.
This was the site of both a massacre and a tea party in the Growing Rebellion.
Boston.
Got it.
Okay, so he's getting all these right. So either he's good with history, or he's just really good at pissing my ass off.
It might be pissing you off, but what day is usually tax day in the United States?
April 15th.
He is fucking nailing it.
Holy shit!
He definitely should get this one. How long is one presidential term?
4 years.
Got it.
All
right. Although Henry Ford didn't invent the assembly line, he pioneered its use in the production of which form of transportation?
Car.
Bikes, boats, trains, cars.
Car.
You got it.
Damn. So basically, my sister says it correct. Bubba is out here passing more cognitive tests than some presidents have.
Yes.
So we at least know he's smarter than Joe Biden.
All right. Let's see if he understands military history.
Oh, here we go.
Which of the following battles was the bloodiest battle in the entirety of the Civil War? The Battle of Chickamauga, Battle of Chancellorsville, the Battle of Stones River, the Battle of Gettysburg.
Gettysburg.
Got it.
Wow, okay.
I can't even fucking say some of these words.
I have one for Bubba. Which battle in World War II was known as the turning point of the war for the invasion of Europe?
That I don't know much about World War II.
Okay, so you don't know much about World War II. All right, the answer would have been D-Day, but all right, so you don't know much about World War II. Okay.
I just never got into the World Wars.
All right, so you never got into the World Wars. You were more into America's Revolution and Civil War. I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like movies. I love the Vietnam.
All right, so you love Vietnam. Okay. All right, I got one. What was the final battle of Vietnam? It is considered a battle. That would have been the tennis. Saigon. Thank you. Fall Saigon. So okay, so you're not that good. You're not that good with Vietnam.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah. I gotta look this up real quick before I ask it because I actually forget the name of where it was. Okay, I got it. What famous town what famous town did the British surrender, ending the war, ending the American Revolution? Would you like some hint? Would you like some multiple choice?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, multiple choice. Here you go. Your choices are New York, Boston, Pittsburgh, or Yorktown.
I was thinking Pittsburgh, but now Yorktown sounded kind of good.
That's your final answer. Yorktown. That's your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You got Yorktown. Hunter Biden was on Sean Ryan's show recently. If you like him or not, it's a great listen. It's all. I'm going to check that out. Antietam is also technically the bloodiest state with 20,000 plus casualties. What Prairie State Adventures is saying. So, does anybody have any more questions for Bubba? I mean, obviously he's pretty good at history.
Right?
So how is it that go ahead, Klug?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you did. So Broomstick says Yorktown is beautiful. Lived there for a while on naval base. All right. So how is it with science you just completely screw up?
I just know how things actually work. Just do it. Sometimes they're a little different than what they say, you know, what they tell you, what people think.
So how did you pass science, but math was okay? How'd you fail math in high school or in school?
I'm just not good at math.
You're not good. Okay, I can kind of understand that because I'm not good at math. However, how did you pass science with what you've described here on the show? Like history, no denying. History you're very good at. No denying that at all. No, we don't need to recap whether mermaids are fishes or niches. We don't. Gettysburg was multiple days, ending at 50,000 plus casualties. So why is it with science that it's like, where am I seeing the disconnect here? Is it because of the weed? Is he just too stoned?
I gave it during science. I gave them the answers that they wanted to hear.
All right, I'm going to ask it. I can't. No, on second thought, I'm not asking this question to Bubba. I'm not asking him what a mermaid would classify as because they're not real.
Well, we've been working on Bubba here, so might as well get his answer.
Okay, Bubba. All right, Bubba.
Yeah.
This is going to fucking kill me. What would you classify a mermaid? Is it a fish or a mammal? Not fishes.
It's a mish too, because it's half fish, half mammal. It's both.
It's not a goddamn beast. There's no such thing as a beast.
It's the same classification like a platypus. It's a fucked up freaking nature that shouldn't exist, but it does.
He makes a valid point with the platypus. That is like 4 different fucking animals in one.
It is. But he loses it. No, it. All right, okay. I got one.
You know, sometimes things that don't match mate, and they come up with weird things. You know.
So a human and a fish must have made it to have a mermaid.
Hey, you know, dolphins hump people all the time. So
Hey, it was said that pirates back in the day used to fuck manatees
Well, I mean, live in Florida for God's sakes. I mean,
because it actually has a fucking like vulva or vagina, whatever.
let's see. Bubba is for the people. No, he's not for the people. Stop it. Yorktown, seen it with there in school. Growing up in Virginia, you get a lot of historical sites. What's a hippo then? All right, what's a hippo? What's a hippo?
you know, I mean, it's just a large. I don't know what a hippo is.
You don't know what a hippo
fat
is?
Creature. Yeah.
It's a big fat creature. So it's a mammal that lives in the water, spends most of its time in the water, can venture out on land, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't spend as much time in the water. Well, you know. They
Question
do,
for Bubba. Do you or any other cast members know who Booker T. Washington was? Bonus points if you know where he's from. So I guess that's towards. Does anybody here know who Booker T. Washington is?
Isn't he like the father of the peanut or something?
Yeah.
I thought that was George Washington Carver.
Oh, yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
T. Washington.
Booker T. Washington. Now that one I don't really know.
It
Yeah, I was
sounds
thinking
familiar,
George
but
Washington Carver.
Booker T. Washington.
Yeah, I kind of want to Google it, but at the same time I'm trying to think.
Well,
Williamsburg is
it'll be
nice.
kind of obvious if you fucking Google it.
Yeah. Maggie, do you know who Booker T. Washington is?
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
I'm surprised Bubba didn't sit there and just immediately say, "Oh, that's the wrestler."
no.
All right, I don't know, Corey. I'm gonna just Google it. So,
I mean, I don't know. It might have been. I really don't know Booker T's last name.
all right, so Booker Talifero Washington, also known as Booker T. Washington, was an American educator, author, and orator from 1890 to 1915. Let's see. He's best known as founding the Tuskegee Institute, now the Tuskegee University, in 1881, promoting Black economic advancement through vocational education and his influential yet controversial Atlanta Compromise.
That got to do too with the what's that? The Tuskegee Airmen or whatever.
No, I don't think that has to do with the Tuskegee Airmen. I think that's a completely different situation, honestly. All right, here's a good one, real quick, Bubba, and this will be where we end it because it is going on 9:00. Oh God, hang on, I need some courage for this. What's your thoughts on climate change?
What do you mean? My thoughts on it?
What do you think? What are your thoughts on climate change? Do you think what causes climate change?
Just the way it's always been. Climate's always changed. Ever since the Earth began, the climate's changed.
But what's causing the climate to fluctuate right now? Like some people say global warming. Some people say the release of greenhouse gases is causing the icebergs to sit.
I don't think anything specific is causing it. I think it's just the way the world works.
Okay, so you don't think climate... You're basically saying that you don't believe in climate change.
No.
All right.
Other than straight up natural, just that's the way it goes. It has since the beginning of time, you know.
What causes climate change? AOC and her cow farts.
My money would go on AOC.
Your money would... Well, the way she is always talking, yeah. All right, okay, I got one. Since that one didn't go as far, we do have to end on a good one. Okay, what killed the dinosaurs?
Age.
Age wiped out an entire species off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Within a bat.
They got old and died.
They got old and died. Every single last one.
I don't think they all died the same day. I think they just all died and died off. They got old, they died, and that was it.
Maggie, what were you saying?
What about their babies and reproduction?
It stopped for some reason.
Jason, what were you going to say?
Meteor.
That's the correct answer.
So an asteroid hitting the Earth wasn't what killed the dinosaurs. That's not where the whole genus of Dinosauria or Archosaurus ended. Well, Archosaurus technically still carries on, but
again, it's just a theory.
It's just it's not a theory. The meteor impact.
Were you there?
No, but we see the impact crater. Look at the Gulf of Mexico.
Okay, so maybe it killed the dinosaurs that lived right there, but
fucking shit. Are you kidding me?
all the way on the other side of the earth, why would it kill them?
No.
It didn't hit them.
It created a nuclear winter when it impacted and all the debris and everything went to the atmosphere. Plants died, so your herbivores died, and your meat eaters didn't have anything to eat.
Yep. Textbook.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm so okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Gulf of America, jackass.
he's right.
So you're saying? So do you believe the dinosaurs died from an impact theory? Asteroid impact?
Yeah, I think it was just old age.
It was not. So the babies that were just being born just died of old age.
Yeah, they all just quit reproducing and eventually died off.
So, not an asteroid. Well, were you there? Were you there when Jesus Christ was crucified? Were you there when the woolly mammoths walked the earth? This is the argument I get into with my brother-in-law all the time. You think old age killed the dinosaurs?
Yeah,
Maybe they.
that's my theory. It's just
Maybe
as much
somebody
of
had to miss
a theory as the asteroid.
No, the asteroid theory is pretty much set in stone. There is an impact site, the Chicxulub impact site. It's loaded with spent iridium crystals, which is a sign of a nuclear explosion. And that is what, because the asteroid itself had an iridium core inside of it, and when it hit the Earth, it hit harder. It detonated much worse than any impact on the planet, even nuclear weapons. All right, Shane, I gotta ask Shane, what does he believe killed the fucking dinosaurs then?
Are you really wanting to open that rabbit hole?
I don't know. We've already opened this rabbit hole about Mitches and fucking old age killed the dinosaurs. You're still going to high school, Claire. You don't need to be going through this route because you'll have a summer school. You'll end up working at Reynolds Consumer Products, driving a damn forklift like I did.
So that's what happened to you.
Shut up, dude. I was actually considering he was going to say the aliens. He was going to say the aliens came down and killed them all. Bubba's been bright this whole time. It's not been bright this whole fucking time. No. First of all, it's right, not bright. That's a mistypo. Second of all, no, that's not what fucking happened.
Both works.
Does anybody have any more questions for Bubba before we log off? I need to go fucking just. I'd rather go listen to the Hunter Biden Sean Ryan interview right now because this is pissing me off. All right, okay. Bubba, what's a woolly mammoth?
Big elephant.
A big elephant. That's technically what it is. What's a saber-toothed tiger?
Big tiger.
Big tiger. Okay. So why do you think a pterodactyl is a fucking dinosaur when it's not?
It's just a big flying dinosaur.
It's not a flying dinosaur.
Sure it is.
No, it's not. It is technically a reptile that has the ability to fly. It is nowhere associated with the dinosaurs. So is a plesiosaur a dinosaur?
As far as all dinosaurs were reptiles and mammals.
So would a bird be considered a dinosaur then? Because dinosaurs are more related to birds. So you're saying a bird's a reptile?
Yes. Some birds were reptiles.
So what you're saying is, Maggie's gone, she's quit. So what you're saying is that reptiles evolved into dinosaurs and evolved into birds, right? Or are you saying that birds are just reptiles?
No, they're birds now. Just birds, but
well, we're prehistoric though. I'm done. So I can't think of anything else. I'm surprised he went the whole night without adding Bigfoot. I'm surprised. Yeah, there were feathered dinosaurs, Amanda. There were.
Tyler, you have to you had to mention that now.
What?
technically ostriches are dinosaurs.
He's not wrong on that one. He's actually right on that one.
Oh, God.
Ostriches are close to dinosaurs. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm
So are
fighting the chat room.
crocodiles and alligators.
Alligators and crocodiles are not dinosaurs. They're reptiles. They are members of Archosaurus, which is the same genus species as a dinosaur. All right, so okay. No, he hasn't really seen Stranger Things. And yes, I did watch it, Broomstick. I was actually going to talk about it, but we got too distracted with missions and gravity, and we're going to make a segment out of this shit. We're going to have to. I got nothing else.
Segment that never ends.
It's the headache that never ends. Oh. I got nothing else to talk about. What about you guys? Anything else?
I'm good.
Maggie, Jay, you got anything else to talk about?
No, I was gonna bring up Megalodon, but we've kind of run way over.
Yeah, we kind of ran. We can say that for next time. I can't believe this. Bubba actually has a
Megalodon was kind of like the puppy of the sea.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What? What? Okay, hang on.
No.
1 minute before we log off. How the fuck was Megalodon the puppy of the sea?
It did just look cuddly.
All right.
A great white that was that no. What the fuck are you thinking Megalodon looks like?
It's a big shark.
It
But
could swallow a
looks-
fucking boat.
It looks cuddly.
It is not cuddly.
So you're telling me if you were in the ocean and a great white came up, a fucking 20-footer, now Megalodon's what was 100 foot or something?
Yeah.
1 to
That's
200.
Yeah.
So you would jump in the damn ocean to cuddle with it?
Well, you said if I was in the ocean, because if I was in the ocean, what the fuck else would I do? But might as well try cuddling with it, because it's not like I'm gonna run or
Damn
swim the
it.
fuck away.
So, a giant shark the size of a boat.
They would eat all your mishes.
Yeah, they would eat all your mishes. They actually ate mishes back then.
I'm sure. Lots of them.
Maybe that's why they're no longer around.
But I'm not a mish.
I'm talking about the mermaids.
Jason,
Yeah.
stop it. Stop it. Don't get on his side. For God's sakes.
That's like, you know how like lobster is to humans, you know, like that's like great shit, right? You know. Megalodons just they love mermaids. That was like top dollar shit there.
I don't think the experts said that, but
I can't right now.
with the shit that he's actually gotten right tonight, it's hard.
Yeah. Okay, I do have something real quick before we get out of here. And then this is it. This is it. Well, you know what? Screw it, because it's more of a weird frequencies topic. I was going to show off the video of the guys who caught the video of the frogman on the roof. And whether it's real or it's fake or whatnot. I was going to ask Bubba what it is, but I don't even want to open that can of worms because that could turn into another hour conversation.
We could do that Sunday.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm not going to be on Sunday. I'm resigning from Weird Frequencies because I don't need to sit there and explain to Rob what a mish is. No, you can watch Sunday.
I'll
Shane.
explain to him what a mish is.
Fucking man.
Might be worth it just watch.
To Rob and Adam what a mish is, or I'm firing your ass. And don't sit there and think you can get out of it. You're going to explain on Weird Frequencies.
Adam will believe me.
All right. We'll start around with Maggie. What have you got for tonight?
I don't know anymore. Tonight's been very interesting to say the least. A lot of laughing. And a lot of what the fuck moments. But you know what? It is what it is. It's Friday.
All right. Jason, what have you, or Will Height, what have you got?
So, interesting points of view on the debate with women and men, and the argument on if one wants to keep or lose, and the direction that it goes. Also, being unvaccinated from the COVID vaccine, I am going to get rich very soon.
You and Maggie and oh god, Bubba would too.
Hell no, Skeletor, you can just keep having them kids for me, all right?
All right, let's do this one. Kluge, what have you got for tonight?
Well, I do have a story about workplace equality.
Can you save it for Wednesday?
I suppose.
Okay, because I like how for once Bubba sidelined the show, but he actually sidelined the show in a decent way, so I'll give him that. Coming from the chat room, Bubba, don't ever have kids, and that's for me. New podcast,
keep
Joe
on
Rogan, who? Bubba, you ain't got a hair on your ass if you don't bring up Mish on weird frequencies. And where can I follow Bubba on social media? Oh God, Bubba After Hours will be a great late night show. Good to fall asleep to. All right, Bubba.
Well, you know, it's the first weekend of the year. So I don't know what y'all are going to do, but like I always say, if you do something stupid, you got to videotape it and send it to us. And we ain't been getting any videos of you guys doing stupid stuff, so I don't know what to think about that.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, a few things first and foremost before we get out of here. As always, next week, PWA returns to the A Street Gym on January 10th. Blood, sweat, and tears. This we're going to be going over to card more and more as we get closer to the event. It's live from 1401 North A Street, Springfield, Illinois. Card is subject to change. Once we get closer to the date, the card's kind of locked in, then we'll talk about it. But PWA missed the Brawl before Christmas last month due to the weather. They're coming back, starting the year off right with a huge wrestling show. It is Blood, Sweat, and Tears, brought to you by Shaders Towing, City Linslow Bookshop and Vinyl, Yanni's Hero, Hy-Vee, and Unique Enchantments. And that's at the A Street Gym, January 10th. Bell doors open at 6. Bell times at 6:30. Also, 2026, welcome to 2026. Spring is right around the corner. Wrestling for a Cure is presenting their second annual St. Jude's 4-person golf team scramble. Shotguns start at $12.30, $125 per person, $500 a team. You have to sign up and pay a $100 deposit. Pay in full by April 1st. Contact Steve Toberman or our very own Aaron Durham today. You can contact Steve at 217-341-9232, or you can contact Aaron at 217-561-6046. That is the Wrestling for a Cure second annual golf outing. And guys,
remember to hit the T-Rex.
Remember to hit the Mish. I might throw a Mish out there at some point. Be like, all right, here you go. Also,
kind of like a narwhal.
I'm going to kill him. Klug, I'm going to kill him. Also, real quick before we get out of here, we get to share one thing I don't have a flyer for, but this is it. This, on January 19th, Monday, January 19th, Wrestling for a Cure is going to take over McAllister's Deli at 1233 West Morton Avenue. Dine in, carry out, and all DoorDash, 10% of all food sales will be donated to benefit St. Jude's. I've done this before. We serve the food. We clean the restaurant. It's a great time. McAllister's is teaming up with Wrestling for a Cure to help take a fight against childhood cancer. And you can come support us. I'll be out there. Vince, our current title champion, will be out there. The president himself, Jason Wilhite, will be out here. out there. Who knows who else will be out there? But come check us out and support. Start the year off by supporting Wrestling for a Cure and their attempt to beat down and destroy childhood cancer. That is the Wrestling for a Cure McAllister's Deli Takeover, January 19th from 5 to 8 p.m. at 1233 West Morgan Avenue, Jacksonville, Illinois. All right, everybody. That's it for us. Dr. Sage will be returning next week. Sage was out tonight because of the cold. He's sick, and because of the fact that, can we get a Bubba and 420 podcast? Jesus. That'd be a nightmare. Also, we do have interview podcasts coming up soon. Stay tuned. I'll announce the next one. I'm waiting to hear back from them. Other than that, Weird Frequencies Friday. We'll be back to our normal schedule of Wednesdays and Fridays next week. Until then, in the meantime, on behalf of April Binkley, Sage Ramsey, Hollywood Tim Gibbons, Lizzie, and Aaron, that's Jason Kluge. That's the fuck do I even know anymore? That's Maggie, and that's your future governor, Jason Wilhite. We will see you all next Wednesday on the Best Damn Podcast. Till then, here it is. Not one, but two user-submitted Moments of Zen. What the fuck?
What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's why it's not in the car. That's... No, Mom! No! No!
What?
What the fuck?
Leave me alone. Fucking bitch. And take the shit fucking out. Fuck you. Mine. Leave him outside.
Did he just say please and thank you after he just snapped on the chick?
I think so.
That's a relationship. Here's your second one. Hey, look, Green Bay and Chicago's on in the background. I haven't seen this one either.
What's wrong? What is it?
What the fuck? That's a possum.
I seen a different video where they did that.
Hell of a gag gift.
Well,
Shit, look at that dude's like, hey, we got dinner tonight.
who the fuck decides they're gonna sit there and gift a possum for Christmas? All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. We'll see you all next time. So long, everybody. You want to hit titties?
Do I?
Never